Hello everyone, so in this video let us talk about one more problem from LeetCode. The problem name is number of 1 bits. So this problem is from the top interview question series I've been working on from LeetCode. So if you haven't checked it out, I have the link of that playlist in the description of this video, so go check it out. Okay, so I will be making out a lot of top interview questions from LeetCode. The problem name is number of 1 bit. So the problem statement goes like this, that you are given a number n and that number is of the type, like it is of bit representation of zeros and ones. Okay, now you just have to tell that how many bits are set. Okay, so bits set are, by if any terms you means that how many bits are set. So every number consists of bits, zeros and ones. That is its binary representation. Now if we want to tell how many number of ones are there in the binary representation of any number, that means that you're just asking how many bits are set in that particular number in binary representation. That's what the problem statement asks you to do. Now there are multiple ways to do this problem, but the very standard way to do this problem is by using the left shift operator. So this operator. Now how this operator works, I'll give you one overview of how it works. So this operator is called a left shift because it is like pointing towards left, and this is the right shift. Now left shift operator shifts the number that we are inputting by this particular amount what we are putting on the right side. I'll just give you. So one left shift, let's say 2 times. This represent means that we are writing down this. This is not 100, this is in binary representation. Binary representation. So this is equivalent to this. Now you might be asking how. So this means that you put a 1 and then, so let's say that you put 1 and then left shift it 2 times. So when you left shift it, obviously there cannot be any number or like any bit other than 1. So because you are not putting any bit, so 0 will come eventually because you are like shifting it. So you can just assume that there's a window and there is one on on the left corner of the rightest corner of the window, and then you shift this person. So like there are different seats. So you shift this one 2 sides, and this is like a long seat. This is a very long, you can say window, but you can only sit till this point, and everything is 0. Like everything is empty. You can say that everything is empty. Now, if you tell this person 1 that okay, left shift 2 positions, so this person will go to this and this. So when this person comes to this, obviously this whole will come to this. Actually this will not shift because these are zeros only, but still you can see that they this shift, zeros will also shift because everything will shift by 2 positions. So it will be 1 0 0, and that is this position. So 1 left shift 5 times means that 1 and then 5 0, 1 2 3 4 5 zeros. So okay, so that is what, and 1 left shift 0 0, 1 left 0, which means that it is only 1, nothing is shifted. So that is how you can check that, what is this left shift operator do. Now let us talk about how we can check how many number of ones are there in any bit representation. So let's say that you have a number that says like this 1 1 0 1 0 0 1, and you want to check how many. So this is the binary representation of some number, binary representation, and you just have to check that how many bits are there that are set, that are equal to 1. So what you can do here is you can take 1 as a number you have, okay, and if you know what is AND operator, so what you can do is that you first do an AND of this and everything is 0. What is this value turns out to be? This turns out to be 1, because when you do AND of 2 bits and if they both are set, like both are 1, then only it will become 1. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0 0 0 0. So this is all 0. And when it turns out to be 1, which means that this is some number, like this is not 0. Okay, let us do one more thing, you will understand more. Now if you do this now, so all I'm doing is AND operation, then all of them will turn out to be 0, because this will be 0, this will 0 0 0 0 0 0, because this bit will only be 1 when both of these are 1. So both of them are not 1, so it will be 0. So what I'm doing here is that I am doing an AND operator of the number I have with a number with 1 at a particular position, and everything is 0. So 1 is moving from left to right at every position. So 1 will be so this particular bit is set and everything is 0. Then this bit is set and everything is 0. Then this bit is set and everything is 0. And at any position, if when 2 bits are matched, then this particular value will become 1 and it will be all 0. But this number it will be non-zero. So because there is a bit, so obviously this is the bit, this number will not be 0. But if you have done an AND operation of this number in which this bit is set and everything is not set, then obviously it will be 0, because this will be 0, 0, 0, everything will be 0. So this number will be 0. And thus what you can observe here is that you can use the left shift operator to do a for loop in such a way that you have 1, then you left shift 1 by 1 position, it will become 1, 0. When you left shift 1 by 2 position, it will become 1, 0, 0. So you will keep on shifting 1 by left shifting it some number of times, so that you got 1 at every position. And whatever number you have, you will do AND with that number. And if at any position this 1 that I'm sending and this 1 will coincide, it will make the number of the AND of this number and this number non-zero. And whenever they become non-zero, which means that this particular bit is set. So we are just doing this for loop, and because the number of times is 30, like this binary string is of 32 length, so we'll do a 32 times for loop. At every time we just do an AND operator of the particular number we have and the number that we are forming by left shift this 1 by n times, and then like ith time, and then whatever the answer will be, like by doing an AND operation of both of these numbers, if it turns out to be non-zero, which means that the particular bit I am on is non-zero. So if like it is set, sorry, if it is set, we just have to count out how many bits are set. That's the overall logic for this problem. So that's a very small problem. That total, we're just doing a for loop from 0 to 32. We're doing, so 1 is left shifted, as you can see, I times, so it will be 0 times, so 1 time, 2 time, and so on. So it will be like 1 0, then 1 1 0 0, 1 0 0 0, and so on. So we are doing an AND operation of this and n. And if this number turns out to be non-zero, because if it is non-zero, then only this if condition will work. If it is 0, then this if condition turns out to be false. This condition will not meet. You can also tell that if this value is not 0, then also you will increment your total, and in the end you just return the total also. So that's the total number of bits that are set. That's the overall logic and code. I have been posting a lot of videos on binary representation and binary problems also, so you can check out all of those problems as well. But this problem is from the top interview questions from LeetCode. So thank you for this video till the end. I will see you next one. Till keep coding, and bye.